Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be another quick video on another named gear item. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the Ferocious Calm Perfect Berserk chest piece. First of all, if you guys want to farm for this piece, you guys can actually go over to DZ South at the moment for the target loot allocation for 14 hours. So if you're watching this video later, it might be different. But you guys can go over here and farm and try to get this to drop from the bosses, or farming this from supply drops, stuff like that, or just opening chests trying to get it. So I recommend going over there and try to get it. Or the easiest way, you guys can actually go over to DZ West at the moment and go into the Thieves Den. And when you guys go up to the Thieves Den vendor, he's actually selling a Ferocious Calm chest piece. This has an inscription just like the other one named pieces, like the guns, the gear, but this inscription is: the invention of a gun required redefinition of courage from aggressive ferocity to calmness under fire, Robert L. O'Connell. And it says it has 10% assault rifle, which is from Fenris, which you're going to get as the standard set bonus 1, which is 10%. This has 16.5 headshot damage, which is really nice, 20,000 health, and 3.5 crit chance with Perfect Berserk. This has 10% weapon damage for every 20% of your maximum that is depleted, 7 or more, which requires a shotgun, SMG, LMG, or assault rifle drawn, and has destructive, which is 40% explosive damage, and offensive mod. So you guys could roll headshot damage for weapon damage, or if you want to keep headshot damage and get rid of crit chance and roll weapon damage, you could. I know a lot of people are probably going to do that for PvE and keep the headshot damage on there. Also, destructive, you could change that to something like vital or harden if you wanted to, or just get rid of your health and throw weapon damage on there and run 3 reds and have weapon damage, headshot damage, and crit chance. This does have an offensive mod, so you guys can throw pretty much any offensive mod you want on there to stack a little bit more damage into this chest piece, but you can acquire this at the vendor. It does cost 70 resources, which you guys can acquire by going to the vendors, which you'll need to purchase stuff at the vendors, and actually go through the DZ. You guys can go White Rogue, and actually before you go in the Thieves Den vendor, look for these, which it's a little bit easier to find them, and they're little boxes, which are like cut in half electronic boxes, and you can pick up 1 resource per box, or you can go to the ODZ and kill NPCs and actually pick up the resources from them, since it's a little bit easier to farm. But this is my version of the vest. This is the one I actually got in the DZ. You can see this one's very similar, but it has insulate instead. So you guys can have different versions of this. This is 6% since it's the normalized. The normal one is 8%. So if you have this one, you're actually going to have 10% more, which it may not seem like a big difference, but that extra percentage might actually save you. It might come into play where you might have a little bit more weapon damage to that person, or they might have the original Berserk and you might have Perfect Berserk, and your damage might do their damage, and you might rip through them a little bit faster. But like I said, you guys can acquire this over at the DZ vendor, which is at the DZ South for Thieves Den, is what I'm talking about. So you guys are going to need to go White Rogue, get all the nodes, and come in here. A few other things I will show you guys is what he's selling as well. He's selling a pair of ongoing directive gloves with shotgun aim and marksman rifle damage. He's selling 2 Patriot holster with crit chance and health. A hardwire backpack, which you guys can craft that, but I know some people never wanted to craft it and they just want to buy it. You guys can pick up this backpack. It's hard and crit damage, skill power, and skill haste. Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads with 7.5 total armor. Tip of the Spear gloves with pistol damage and skill power. An Ace and 8 mask with 25% damage to elites and crit chance. A Black Market T821 with fast hands and Allegro, 22.6 damage. An Urban MDR with Ranger, Stable, and Zen, hitting at 36.5. Providence defense with 7% crit chance, skill power, 23,000 health, and vital. DNH holster with capacitive 50% skill duration, 38% skill haste, and a defensive protocol mod with 7,000 health, shock, and poison resistance, and a microfill resin for the Firefly for the targeting slot. So that's pretty much what they're selling, but overall I'd recommend going over here and picking up this vest and throwing this on your crit or your high damage builds. But that's about it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Division 2 content, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the